All right, leaving Cumberland. It is a late start. It's probably 11:30 at least, if not later. That hill above me, yeah, 24 miles straight uphill. It's an old railroad grade. It won't be like crazy, but it'll be a pull. I called a campground in Myersdale, which is only 32 miles away, and she said she has a spot for me. Tell me where to get a great dinner. So very nice. So now we begin the Great Allegheny Passage to Pittsburgh. It is my goal. Today is Saturday morning. It is my goal to be there Monday. That means short today, but 2 long days after that. 32, then a 60 and a 60. That should do it. Great. Stop sign, great. Going up a hill. Great. All right. Am I going the right way?
Yep.
Looks like it. All right.
Left to right.
Got it. I'm not good on bridges with this thing. All right, there's progress. This is a popular place to be on a bike, Cumberland to Pittsburgh, especially apparently on a weekend. All right, Cumberland, it's been real. Hope you'll be back one day. Well, I've come across a relatively flat section here. So far, I'm about mile 6 on the uphill. As my dad would say, thank God for another day. I look up on that hill right there, back into the cemetery. We're all going to be on that hill one day, aren't we? I guess let's just make the best of each day that you can. The grade on this is about 2.5%. Not killer, I've been through much worse. It's just the duration of this is the problem. There's old hymn coming up on the rough side of the mountain. I've had that playing on a loop for a little while now. Get me up the hill. I don't think it'll be a prettier day than today. The key, for me at least, is not to think about 24 miles uphill. The key is to look at that post up there. Let's make it to that post. After that post, let me make it to the next tree. After that tree, let me make it to the next spot. Because you can certainly psych yourself out doing it any other way. Western Maryland, you are beautiful. They're bound to be. There's an apple orchard close by. Gotta be. Maybe snag one somewhere. All right, haven't gone too far on the gap. I've left the Potomac. They took a left turn, I took a right turn. Gotta go up and over that gap. Then another gap, and another gap. And I think there's one more. But holy cow, what a beautiful, gorgeous day. It is just incredibly gorgeous today. It won't be long before these leaves change. All right. enough talking, I gotta get pedaling. I've come across the first of many tunnels on this great Allegheny Passage. The Brush Tunnel, it's about 900 some odd feet long. Had to stop here. I can't think of a better place to stop and have a snack and just enjoy this beautiful weather. Had a natural chair right there next to the bike. Had a nice snack. I would like to stay here the rest of the day, but Robert Frost again. I have miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. This is not going to be nearly as scary as that Paw Paw Tunnel. Much wider. You can ride through it. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. Just have to stop occasionally, catch my breath. I try to pick spots that are worthy of camera, and this one certainly does meet that bill. Another thing that is something I have got to avoid. They have mile markers every mile. And if you keep looking at them, you think you're mile 11. Nope, you're at mile 10. Or you're at mile 9. Or you're always less than what you really are. And it's kind of... it takes away from the ride. It causes you to focus on distance rather than the experience. So I've got to stop paying so much attention to those stupid things. It's a slow pull up here today. I keep stopping, but I try not to stop for long, because when I stop for any length of time, ooh, that lactic acid says hello. I'm tired of meeting him. All right, back on the road. All right, late in the day, but I am at the Mason-Dixon line. Right up there, that pillar, right up there. That is Pennsylvania. Let me just get to Myersdale tonight. And let me collapse. Mason-Dixon line. All right, it's late in the day. Still going uphill. This is the Big Savage Tunnel. It is pretty long, they said. I think longer than the Paw Paw Tunnel. Okay, Big Savage, here we come. Oh, I can see the end up there. Yeah. I can actually ride this tunnel because... yeah. I like this tunnel. There's no dangerous canal on the side. Smooth. Yeah, buddy. This is the ticket. Whoa. Let me put this down before I kill myself. Well, it's taken all day. Well, I started at 12. It's taken all afternoon to get up here to the Eastern Continental Divide. Now, they say it's all downhill to Pittsburgh now, but that can't be true. Not all downhill. Here's a profile here that shows. Okay, come out a minute. And there's DC. Went through Pointer Rocks. Spent the night Harper's Ferry. Went through Williamsport. Williamsport, I'm tired. Hancock, great hamburger there at Buddy Lou's. Paw Paw, what an interesting tunnel that was. Then continuing to C&O to Cumberland. And look what today has been. Yeah, baby. It's been a climb. And tonight, I'm going to crash in Myersdale. And then we go through a series of small towns all the way to Pittsburgh. So that's the ticket. Well, I'm about 2 miles from Myersdale, where I'm going to spend the night. Myersdale, Pennsylvania. And it's getting late in the day. It's like 6:30. It's been a rough day. Of course, got a late start. That was no joke, that climb. But Myersdale is 2 miles away, and that's going to be dinner and the stop for the night. It's going to get chilly tonight. The forecast is 35. So I have to wrap up tight tonight. All right. Figured I'd show ya. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, September the 20th. I'm in Myersdale, Pennsylvania. I'm doing the end of the day recap for yesterday this morning because last night I got in so tired and I got in late and I showered and went to bed, and that was about it. Came across the Maple Festival campground, but the forecast was getting down to really like around freezing 32, and in fact it is 32 right now. And just down the street was Yoder's Guest House, a bed and breakfast. It's beautiful here, great breakfast, incredibly beautiful rooms, and for not a whole lot of money. So I opted for comfort last night, and I'm glad I did. In the day recap for yesterday, I did 35.5, brings the total to 213 and change. I had struggled. It was a half day. I mean, I didn't get on the road till after 12 o'clock from Cumberland. It was an intentional half day, and I got here last night about 6:45, maybe even pushing 7, and it took a long time to climb that hill from Cumberland up to the Eastern Continental Divide. It's a chug. It's 23.5 miles. It's a steady uphill. Just got to hammer, and I hammered and I walked some too. I'm not ashamed to tell you that. The goal today would be Connellsville, PA, which is 60. I think campground there is 62 miles from here, and that should be doable. Considering the fact, everybody says it's downhill from the Eastern Continental Divide all the way to Pittsburgh. No, it's not. You're not really climbing any hills anymore. It's mostly flat with a slight downgrade, which is all fine. I'm not complaining about that, but everybody's saying, oh, it's all downhill to Pittsburgh once you get up there. No, it's not. So, but today should be okay. I'm gonna wait for some valley fog to clear and wait for it to warm up a little bit because I am not fond of cold weather. As a matter of fact, my friends and family call me the Chihuahua because I shiver when it gets cold. Didn't used to be that way, but I am now. So again, thanks for everything you do for Lollipop Kids. If you can't contribute, then at least try to work on an attitude of openness and acceptance to those kids that are different than us. Yesterday I was at McDonald's for breakfast, and I met a man that was in a wheelchair, had lost both his legs and one of his arms. I didn't really get into detail about it, but I just thought, geez, if that's my daily life, God bless him. And he seemed to be happy and upbeat about it, but there are people, I think we take things for granted too often. I know I do. My best friend once told me, he said, wouldn't it be terrible to wake up in the morning and have only the things you thanked God for the night before? Something to think about. Something to think about. And health is the first thing. So that's my sermon for this morning. Hope you have a great day, and I'll check you later today.